The increased number of people who are coming to UK are in need of protection, and they are looking for asylum, to apply asylum for different reasons, mainly conflicts, wars, etc. Predominantly the situation in Syria we're facing at the moment. So Red Cross look to address the humanitarian needs in different countries, but equally when they arrive in the UK, especially in Leicester. Different nationalities, they become destitute, they go through different asylum cases, depends on their luck, depends on the cases. If they're strong enough, the Home Office will listen to them, but we all know the Home Office is like cat and mouse game. You have to convince them. I wish they could listen to asylum seekers, to refugees, that they have really hard life in the back home, but out of, let's say, 100 people, only 15 or 20 people get successful with the claim, and they get stay here in the UK, where the rest, they might get deported and they become destitute. This is where British Red Cross kicks in and then help them, to give them shelter, to give them food, but it can't go for a long time, unfortunately. Red Cross have got volunteers and qualified caseworkers who work entirely to support people to find routes, get them out of destitution. Also, we've got tracing department, because people, when they come to this country, they might get separated from their families. We've got children starting from the age of 8 till 16, 18. When they were making their journey to UK, they've lost their parents, they've lost their brothers. So we've got the department who can do tracing and find the family, basically to get them together again. Now what we can do, what these wonderful people sitting here, how can make a difference? Going forward, how can people have refugees and asylum seekers through Europe? We have set up a European crisis appeal, so for those who can fund, who can give some money. The money will go to the countries where British Red Cross are helping at the moment, such as Calais, Cyprus, certain countries in Mediterranean, Malta, but also especially helping locally in Leicester, people who arrive. This is our city. We have to make them welcome. Other things locally we can do. You guys, if you've got, just use your skills basically. What skills you got? You can be advocate with the casework. Some of asylum seekers and refugees, when they apply for asylum, there are some duration they have to wait until they get the response from the Home Office. They can come across, they can come to Red Cross, they can help us, they can volunteer as an interpreter, they can help as a casework, they can use the language skills, distribute goods to other places. They can be a part of our department. They're a fundraise department as well. They're doing a fantastic job at the moment. Obviously the money is less at the moment, the funds, we're not getting enough, but people like you can come across, be a part of that wonderful department. We've got a wish list going on as well. You can bring goods to us. Obviously words can be a bit powerful, but you can talk to your friends, spread the words, spread this wonderful things we're doing at the moment. As we know that Leicester has got this proud and tradition to welcome new arrivals, which I congratulate everyone that they're doing the best thing at the moment. So if you want to take advocacy in the extreme way, you can sign petitions. You can do a lot of campaigns locally, whether you know someone who can help you. As you all can see that if you go to different places, and especially markets, they start charging 5p per bags. So you can bring your bags to us. We can use the amount, the fund we got, instead of buying plastic bags, we can use that fund for something else, for the refugees and asylum seekers. I think that should be it. But I'm really privileged from the team of British Red Cross that you guys here, you make a much difference. You make when an asylum seeker comes to a different country, they've got nowhere to go. Basically, they're blindfolded. So people like you can welcome them to show them that they're not alone. Because they're lost, they've got nowhere to go. Imagine you're like alien in a country, you can't speak the language, you don't know the law, what's going on, and then it depends on your luck whether you get successful with your claim, basically. We've got children who have not seen their parents for years and years. We've got people who are still waiting for the decision from the Home Office. It's been nearly 10 years, they've not had anything. So just imagine, put yourself in those shoes. How they feel and what they're going through. I think everyone's, the good thing is everyone knows what's going on around here now. So thanks for wonderful time, thanks for cooperation. So. Yeah!